All right. Hey, guys. Dexter and Tonya here. Want to say good evening to you on a March 6, 2018. Thank you all so much for joining us on this evening. We're ready to get started. Listen, we're so excited about what we're going to share this evening. But guess what we want you to do? We want you to share. Hit the share button, share this live with as many people as you possibly can. There's a lot of information that we want to share with you. Now, we promise we won't keep you long, but it's just some great stuff that we want to just get in your head, right? So you can hear it and then make a decision for yourself, right? It's really some good information. So listen, if you are watching this live now, right, and you've not seen Tonya and I do a Facebook Live before, this is your first time, I want you to drop a 1 in the comment section below. Okay, so just drop a 1. You're basically letting us know, hey, I'm new to watching you guys, so I want to see what it is that you're talking about. And hey, why not drop where you're watching from, right? We know we have a lot of business partners. We have a lot of friends all over the world. So drop it in the comment section where you're watching us from, and we just want to welcome you. Now, if you're watching this on the replay, thank you so much for taking your time to come back to look at it. We've had a lot of people ask us, Dexter and Tonya, when are you going to do another live? Well, here we are, right? And we have a lot of people that were letting us know that they're going to watch this on the replay because they have a meeting tonight or they're busy. So, hey, they're going to watch it too. Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it. So Tonya and I, we're going to get right into what we want to talk about. And here's Tonya. I know you're wondering where she is, right?
Hello. Good evening.
Yeah. All right. So we got some folks that are watching. I see Martina from Baltimore. Thank you for watching. Martina, thank you for all the guys. You've been watching us for a while. And we really appreciate you. You know, you could be doing anything, but you decided to hop on the live tonight. So thanks. So listen, we got a lot of stuff we want to share, but we're not going to do it.
We won't. We'll have you here for a minute.
Here's why.
Everything.
I mean, there's a ton of information, but we're not going to give it all to you tonight because we want to just give you some information that we've been reading on, that we've been learning about. We think it's going to make a difference. So we're going to ask you guys, you're watching now, hang on with us until the end. I promise it won't be long, but the information is going to grab you in such a way that you're going to say, wait a minute, this is interesting. I need to share this, right? I need to share this with everybody that I know, especially in the working world, because there's a lot of information that they need to get. So listen, I named this thing The Real Deal, right? This is the real deal. Continue to share. Thank you guys so much. This is the real deal. We want to talk to you about some things that's going to shift your paradigm, shift your mindset. It might be a lot of things that you don't even know about. We're going to share it with you. Let's get started. So listen, I was looking at some information because there's some things that I've been watching in the news, some things that I've been watching on Good Morning America. It's kind of got me like, man, what's happening, right? So Tonya and I have been doing a lot of talking, and this is what we started studying. We started studying where we are, where you are in reference to your jobs, in reference to entrepreneurship, in reference to where the world economy is. Take a listen to this. I found this information. It says that 80% of Americans believe that they won't be affected by automation, right? Now, Tonya and I, a lot of business people that we talk to, they're talking about how you're basically going from click and order, from brick and mortar to click and order kind of opportunities, right? So listen, 80% of Americans believe that they won't be affected by automation. Listen to this. A 1950 census, they took 272 occupations. So we're 1950, 272 occupations. This is what they came up with. 232 of those occupations, they still exist. 32 of those occupations, the demand fell. Okay. So the demand has gone tremendously down with those occupations. 5 of those occupations are technically obsolescent, which means they don't even matter anymore, right? Mm-hmm. They don't matter. One of those particular jobs, gone. Industry automation wiped them out. You want to guess what that is? You want to tell them, Tonya?
Yeah, we're going to tell them, but I wonder if anybody knows what that is.
Yeah. Does anybody know?
What one position has been completely eliminated because of automation? Anybody
want to guess? We know it might be a little delay, but that's okay. So listen, so elevator workers. All right. So think about this. Elevator workers. Remember back in the day, now you don't have to say your age, right? But remember back in the day, you used to get on an elevator and there was actually a person in the elevator that will push the buttons for you. That job has completely been wiped out. It no longer exists. So that had Tonya and I thinking about some things, some stuff we've been watching on the news. We know it affects you. So listen, we took some information here, and I know you guys can see it, but I'm going to read it as well. Take a look at this. We've got automation. The World Economic Forum, thank you, Tonya, states that by 2020, that we're going to have 5 million jobs that will be replaced by automation, technology, robotics, right? They're going to replace jobs. 5 million in a year. What are we, February? Mm-hmm. So like, you know, we're in March. Yeah, it's right around the corner. So this is what the World Economic Forum is stating, right? Now, check this out. Agriculture, 60% of agriculture will be affected. You want to hit on that? It's crazy.
I'm trying to remember the example.
So, okay. So the agriculture, listen to this. They're stating that technology is going to create a machine where cows can walk into the stable and get milked by a robot. Yep. Okay. Now, I'm a country boy, right? I grew up on the farm.
And they had cows.
We had cows. Now, I never milked cows, but I've seen it done. We're talking about agriculture will be affected 60% by 2020 with robots that actually milk cows. Okay, let's keep going. Construction, 49%. Listen to this. There's an Australian company right now that has a robot that can lay 1,000 bricks in 1 hour. Now, that's going to replace 2 people that can lay bricks, but with 2 people, it takes a day or longer to lay 1,000 bricks. A robot that lays 1,000 bricks per hour. It's amazing. So that's affected 49%. Retail trade, 57%. You want to hit on that, Tonya?
Retail trade. When you think about things like Sam's, Walmart, you know, where we go and exchange, you know, we go into this establishment and they're able to sell products to us. But how are they being affected by automation? Well, how many self-checkouts do you go through? There was a time when you had to see a cashier. Now you can be your own cashier. So it's affecting us. And think about Amazon. Even for me, this past Christmas, the recent birthdays, even for my family, I go to Amazon and get what it is that I want, and they deliver it right here to me. Retail trade. Just yesterday, I'm like, I need groceries. Pulled out my laptop. Went on, ordered my groceries. She brought it to my door. Yeah. So it's eliminating a lot of positions and a lot of things that people are doing just in that industry as well. So we're looking at that at 57%.
Yep. So look, that's Instacart that Tonya's talking about. Yeah, look at Amazon delivery. Okay, listen to this. Sam's Club, 700 positions are being eliminated by the scan and go. So basically, you can go to Sam's Club, get your own scanner. You're scanning the items that you want, and you're out of there, right? Walmart, listen to this. Now, Walmart, maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago, they closed like 200 stores. Well, Walmart is laying off 1,000 corporate workers. Corporate, not those people in the stores, those dynamic people that we see. We're talking about corporate folks. Mm-hmm. Okay, that is absolutely amazing. So that's 57%. Food services, guys, you got to hear this. 73%.
That's big.
Now, that's huge. So check this out. So my good friend Troy Woods, he posted a video earlier, and then Michelle Corners, our business partner, she posted the same thing. Listen, food services, they have come up with robotic automation where there's a robotic arm that determines raw food. It will, burgers, right? It will go in and flip the burger over when it's time to flip. They have 2 different spatulas. One flips the burger when it's raw. The other spatula flips the burger when it's ready. Listen to this. It puts the burger on the bun. If it's not flipping burgers, it's cleaning the grill. Guys, I'm telling you, I used to work at Shoney's. I used to work at Hardee's. I actually worked in the kitchen. I was the one that flipped the burger. So it made me think about that those jobs will be eliminated as the robotic arm is being put into different restaurants. Now, the article said that it's not going to lay people off. It's going to help them at their jobs. Now, I want you to think about that.
Well, talk about McDonald's in New York.
Okay, McDonald's in New York, there's a McDonald's right now that's gone to kiosk, right? So you can go in and you can select what you want on the burger. I mean, come on, guys, we got to see what's happening now. So let me say this. The elevator, we talked about the elevator. The elevator was invented in 1900. It took us 50 years to start using the elevators, which we were comfortable with, right? Look at what's happening. There's a trend that's going on. So we're talking about McDonald's. We're talking about what? Panera Bread, right?
Panera Bread, yep.
You can order your food, zip right in, pick it up, you're out of there, right? Yep. Let's see. Anything else I wrote down?
We got to hit the radiologist.
Oh, okay. Listen to this.
This is huge.
Two quick things. Cali Burger in California, right? They have implemented the option where you can use that flipping arm. Right? It's flipping the burgers. That's actually where that article came from, right? You're flipping burgers. Dominoes Pizza.
Oh, this is good,
right?
Too.
So we're hitting transportation now. Dominoes Pizza right now in Florida, they are testing the market. They are testing a driverless car option. So think about this. You guys that are watching, think about the last time you ordered pizza, right? Now, we order pizza. We go online, order the pizza, and then the car pulls up. The driver comes to the door. We pay them, get our food. It's done. Well, now they're testing where you can order your pizza on your cell phone. You can order your pizza and you can say, I want the car option, right? They're going to put the pizza in the car. The car is going to drive to your residence. A self-driving vehicle is going to come to your residence. You walk outside, click a few buttons, the window goes down, you grab your pizza, and you go in the house or wherever you live. Isn't that amazing? Right? That's Domino's Pizza.
What kind of savings is that?
Yeah.
Think about the number of drivers that pizza places have now, and they do delivery. But if you can eliminate some positions, save you some money, still do delivery, but it doesn't, you don't have to use people, it's happening.
Yeah.
And it's already it's already being done in Florida. So this is happening right now. It's going through its testing mode, that beta time, So just some things to think about.
It really is. So, I mean, just think about all the information that we've shared. Think about the people that are part of any of these industries. Just think about it. Who do you know? Family members, friends. I see Michelle Cornish said that she is actually, she's a driver for Uber. So think about all the dynamics that we've talked about. It's incredible. So guys, I mean, what we're trying to do is just give you a sense of where we are, where we're going. And see, we don't get this kind of information. So what we're hoping is that this is able to add some value to you. Now, listen to this.
This one right here.
This is big. The North Carolina Department of Motor Vehicles. This is where we live. This may be happening where you live. Right now, the DMV, they are discussing the dynamics of self-driving automobiles. By 2020, in the state of North Carolina, the DMV will have approved probably the self-driving options on the highway. Listen to this. Our children, not ours, not ours, at the age of 13, children at the age of 13 can get into self-driving vehicles that will take them where they need to go. This information was verified because I talked to one of our friends that is the head of that department in the state of North Carolina.
Yes.
Those of you guys that have children, I need you to think about where we're going, right? Think about you putting your child in a car, sending them off in a vehicle.
That's going to drive them.
That's going to drive them where they're going.
They're the only one in the car, and the car is going to take them. And if you are 13 years old, you can be in this car alone.
Yeah, we are not.
This is happening now in the state of North Carolina, where we live.
We're not comfortable with that. Okay. All right. So let's move on, guys. Listen to this. This is another shocker. So We're talking about automation. We're talking about robotic automation. Right now, radiologists in my research, they make sometimes they double the salary of doctors. Radiologists make $400,000 a year. I was researching some information. This young man who's actually in radiology school right now is afraid that he won't have a job. Why? Because robotic automation technology has developed so much so that they can take images, thousands of images of a particular situation, and with the algorithms that are inside of the technology, they are able to tell whether somebody is in cardiac arrest or they're having a stroke. So that is much faster than a human actually doing the work. So we're talking about $400,000 salary eliminated because of technology. Now, we're not talking bad about technology.
Not at all.
We love technology.
Not at all.
But we're seeing a trend. None of you guys that are watching this Facebook Live, none of us has ever lived in this time that we're in now. There's a lot of things that's happening. Things are moving at the speed of light. So we have to be able to make a decision. Anything you want to share with that?
Well,
Tonya?
and it's a matter of just being prepared for it. So our having this conversation on tonight with all of you is just that. Are we paying attention? Oftentimes there are things that are shared with us. It's on the news. You know, today I was on the phone with my sister earlier, and she says to me, you know, and I'm not going to say where she works or anything, but she says to me, you know, I'm seeing something, and they're about to bring some automation to where we are. And one of two, maybe both, but at least one of two women that I'm working with, their job is about to be eliminated. And I'm sitting there like, she says this to me, and I know what Dexter and I are about to do within 2 hours later, which is going to be here with you. But she says that to me, and I said, wow. And I called her back and just said, let me verify again what it is that you said. So again, there are things happening, but are we paying attention? What's going to be our response? And one of the things that I know we often do as people is we're very reactive opposed to being proactive. But if you're really paying attention to the things that's happening, you can be proactive. And I was saying to Dexter a few minutes ago, I said, it takes me back even to recently. We were reading in the book of Genesis, and we were reading a story about Joseph. And so here he is now going into Egypt. You know, and so he's there, he's given away, his brothers basically give him away, right? But what dream did Pharaoh have? He had a dream. He had 7 years of what? 7 years of prosperity. And then there was also 7 years of famine that was expected to come. So what did he do? He said, okay, let me prepare for it. And they prepared for it. So there was a percentage of everything that they were growing that they put away. So when the famine came, everyone was coming to him for food. They were coming to him for the things that they needed because he was prepared. That's our question to you. Are you prepared for what it is that's happening now? Because what's happening now is going to affect us later.
Yeah. So this is critical information. It's critical, guys. We're hearing about layoffs all the time. We're hearing about people that their lives are being affected. That's why we wanted to do this live. This is the real deal. And we're like, why now? Now is the time for you to begin to start researching within yourself. What is it that you're good at?
Oh, I love that.
What is it that you'll make a difference? Because
greatness.
What is your greatness? Inside of you, everybody that's watching on this live,
desires.
We have desires, we have greatness, we have capabilities inside of us that haven't been tapped yet.
Yes.
And there's a quote that says, when life throws you, when you basically go into the pool of life, either you're going to learn how to swim or you're going to drown, right? And see, with people getting kicked out every single day at their jobs because of automation, robotic automation. If all these kinds of things are happening, then we got to be proactive, right, in making some decisions. So we wanted to share this with you because Tonya and I, we can relate to this. We experienced a major layoff in our lives back in 2014, May, right? May 2014, Tonya and I, we're planning to go to Italy for 8 days on a vacation, right? Here we are excited to go. And a phone call comes in that Friday morning and my boss says to me, Dexter, your job is being eliminated, right? That was critical. Guys, a 6-figure income was gone with one phone call. 1 2-minute phone call eliminated a 6-figure salary. Now, I said we were going to Italy. 2 days later, we ended up going to Italy. But guys, you all that's watching, if you've ever been laid off, I want you to put I've been laid off in the comment section, because a lot of us has been affected by this. Well, we decided to go to Italy anyway because we found out that we would lose 75% of our money if we didn't go. Right. That was an easy decision.
It was easy. Still nervous, but it was easy.
Still nervous. So guys, I mean, think about it, right?
Yeah.
So think about it. We're walking down the streets of Italy, and we get in Vatican City, and we can just smell the espresso coffee and the croissants and smell all these things. We're looking at vendors all over the streets, and it's a phenomenal time. But me, I'm thinking, I just got laid off 2 days ago.
Man of the house.
What in the world am I going to do to take care of my wife and my children? Man, I'm telling you, I'm not the only one. You're not the only one. A lot of people have been affected. So we wanted to share this information with you because we wanted you to understand the dynamic of what we're going through, the dichotomy that exists between people that are working cashiers at Walmart and then radiologists, a salary from $400,000 all the way down to whatever that they make at Walmart. Everybody's affected. So what happened to us is we found an opportunity that helped us become ambassadors. We are the 5th ranking ambassadors in our company of Total Life Changes. We found this opportunity because we had no other options. I applied for over 100 jobs and I didn't get one phone call.
Not one interview. Not
one interview to come and say, hey, we want you to come and work for us. That didn't happen. Not even an interview. Isn't that something? Not even an interview. So we were introduced to Total Life Changes. We've changed a lot of people's lives, and we're going to continue to do that. A lot of you all are watching. You've never heard of Total Life Changes. You don't even know what it is. We're going to give you a quick snapshot of what this company has done for us, and we're going to give you the option to make an informed decision. Anything you want to share, Tonya?
Well, and I love, just even how what you just said and how he said it. Really, him losing the job was one of the best things that could have happened to us because it brought us to a place of being proactive. And we said we will never find ourselves in this situation again where we will only have one source of income. And that's basically what we want all of you to walk away with. And as we say to you, we're going to present something to you so you can make an informed decision. But at the same time, every single person who watches this, for every one of you who hears what it is that we're saying on tonight, it should bring all of us to a place of saying, let me be proactive with my life. Let me be proactive with the decisions that I make as it pertains to my family and it pertains to our finances. This is our responsibility. It's ours. And there are things that we have where we're able to just pretty much go out and live the life that's been destined for us. And I'm not just talking frills. I'm talking lifestyle. And when I say lifestyle, what we're meaning by that even is being able to do the things that's necessary in life and even things that you desire to do. Like it's time for my children to graduate, my child to graduate. And I don't have to worry about ordering the cap and gown. I'm not trying to penny pinch to find and figure out how I'm going to do this. The state fair comes into town. See, these are things that we had to deal with. The state fair is in town. How can we take the children to the fair? Hopefully they don't ask anything about it, but we would really love to take them. How can we do it? A movie just came out, Black Panther. How many people just couldn't go because they didn't have the means to go? Oh, our daughter on her birthday broke her foot. How about having doctor bills that you can't even cover? Right. Things like that. We all should be living a life where we're able to take care of our business responsibilities without a whole lot of drama, without a whole lot of anxiety, and that's pretty much what we're saying on tonight. And so as we're talk about this particular opportunity, there's something, Dexter, you were sharing with me earlier, and it makes so much sense. The one area, okay, where's that? Do you remember that picture?
Yeah, I got it. I just had it up.
Did you?
Yep, right here.
Look at this. Automation can replace, what does it say? Automation, go ahead, that's fine. Automation can replace at least some work in almost all job sectors. But the one at the very bottom is education. That's the one that automation will not affect the most. It will least affect that one. Education. And I love you said, and that's basically because of the human element.
Right.
That's a part of education, what it is that we offer. Well, when I saw that, it made me think about the industry that we're in. Now, one thing that we've learned is most people, when you talk about multiple streams of income, most people who are earning 7 figures or more have about 7 streams of income coming in. And let me tell you how this even makes sense. Come on, catch this, okay? Come on, catch this. Now, listen. Imagine you had, let's just take 5 income sources. One of them you make $10,000 a month in. One you make $5,000 a month. One you make $3,000 a month. We're at $18,000 a month. One you make $2,000 a month. That's 20. And then you make another $10,000 a month on this one. So what's that? $30,000 a month income from 5 different sources. And I'm telling you, you got to think. Some people might say, how in the world? I'm telling you, it's there, but you just got to step out in it. With that being said, he lost a job, our one and only source of income. When the job was gone, boom, nothing was coming into the household. 5 sources. Wow. So what if it was the one that was doing $3,000 a month? Oh, so now I'm generating $27,000 a month. If one of them begin to drop, even if the 10 begin to drop, but I'm still at 20. Do you see what we're saying? There's multiple streams. There's different things to look at and to get started with. And that's basically what we're saying. This particular industry of direct sales, also known as network marketing, is one of the industries that we believe everyone should consider. Why? Low investment.
Yes.
Low monthly overhead, but you can yield a significant amount of income each and every month with this particular industry. Anyone can come in to do it. It doesn't matter your degree. It doesn't matter, your skin color, sex, nothing.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. All it takes is a decision. And I remember even reading Brian Tracy, Warren Buffett, even Donald Trump. You're talking about these businessmen who say that industry right there. Donald Trump, everyone may not like him as a president, but as a businessman, he's been doing it. He was asked the question, if you lost everything, what would you do? He said, I find a direct sales company and get started to build my wealth back up in, because that's literally what can happen here. And so what we wanted to say to you, consider this industry.
Yes.
Whoever has invited you here, consider this industry because it's working. It's really powerful.
It is. And I wanted to, we're being personal. We're sharing a lot of information with you. But, our job at Total Life Changes is to help the average individual earn an additional $250 a week. That's it.
Yep.
We want to help you do that. Let me tell you, years ago, I worked for the North Carolina Department, the Banking Commission. I worked for the banking industry. I remember being at home and Tonya and I, we are sitting down looking at our income. Tonya mentioned the North Carolina State Fair. The State Fair was in town and it was a Friday. I was sitting on the steps and I had my head in my hands and I was trying to figure out, how could I take my wife and my daughters to the North Carolina State Fair? In the bank account, wasn't a lot of money. And Tonya said, you know what? You got a per diem check. It was $180. That per diem check, we cashed, and I took my wife and my children to the fair. And you need to understand something. We're in a time now that $20 is everything. It's everything. It means everything. And we're helping people earn another $250 a week. What could you do with that? If you don't mind answering in the feed, what could you do with another $250 a week? See, that makes a difference. A car payment. You can go get groceries. right? You can pay
All
a
of the
bill
things I
ahead.
mentioned.
All of the things
Yeah.
that's been
The
mentioned.
movies.
Yes, that can happen. And actually, one of our partners, Shima Gillespie, she just said that she sold 2 products and was able to take her kids to see the movie Black Panther. See, that's what we're talking about. $250 a week. And you know what? Listen to this. I went from $105,000 a year to nothing. Several months later, we found out, we knew about Total Life Changes, but we decided to start moving and start working this company. Who knew that this one product will help us change the lives of thousands of people? This is our flagship product. It's ISO tea. It is a detox tea. This company is health and wellness, founded by a man, Mr. Jack Fallon, our CEO. He wants to help you just earn an additional $250 a week. That's it. And if you want to earn more, you can do that. But guess what? A robot won't take our place.
No.
In Total Life Changes.
Yeah.
A robot won't take your place.
That's right.
Right?
In this industry, even.
Yeah, in this industry, in direct sales. I was just talking to Tonya. You know, our trash runs on Wednesday. I need to take the trash to the street when I get off of this live. Well, I've watched it. There used to be 2 men that would get off the truck to dump the trash. Now it's just one because of that robotic arm that comes out, grabs the trash can and throws it in the top. We don't have that problem in Total Life Changes, in direct sales. We don't have that problem. And see, that's what we want to get you to think about. We're just only offering you another option. You make the decision. There are 2 paths here. There's a path of becoming a customer. All of us are on the products. They are awesome. We're not even going to talk about all of them. We don't have the time. But there's so many products that are changing people's lives. There's that path of being a customer, and there's the path of being a business owner. You know, there's a quote that says, I would rather have 1% of the efforts of 100 people than 100% of my own. See, I can fail, and failing is a good thing, but I'm totally dependent on me. But if I'm helping others and we're helping to galvanize our learning, right? We can take 1% of everybody's efforts, and now we can change the lives of hundreds of thousands of people. Anything else you want to share about the products? And I'll hit this real quick, then we'll let you guys go.
Okay. Well, The thing is, as I was mentioning a few minutes ago about the industry, the thing after you determine and say, okay, let me look at the industry, the next thing that you want to do is identify a company that you want to partner with. And as we've stated, we are a part of Total Life Changes. And I love the company. And I love the company for what we stand for and what we represent. I am so grateful to be able to offer people products that are highly effective. They are truly life-changing. When we say to people, that we're just to be a part of Total Life Changes, and I say to you that what I'm going to offer you could literally have your life just completely change. Over the past weekend, we had a conference. It was in Vegas, and there was a young lady who shared her story, and we've been seeing images. I actually posted about her on yesterday right there on my wall if you want to scroll down later and take a look at it. But her name is Miss Dee Dee Wyatt, and her weight loss is amazing. But to see her having lost over 100 pounds, okay, with our products, to see her in images holding and walking with the cane, and then to see her on stage with 3-inch heels on, the cane is no more, to see just the confidence level, everything, she looks absolutely amazing, is life-changing. I'm on the phone with someone very close to me, won't say who, but actually she sends a text message out to several of us on one thread and just asks for prayer as to how it is that she was feeling. And so we then begin to pray. But then I asked the question, tell me what you're dealing with. Why am I able to do that? Because we may have something to offer you that will help you with the pain that you're experiencing, that could help with the inflammation that you're experiencing, that can help you eliminate toxins and parasites out of your body, that can help you with mental clarity, that could help you I can go on and on and on. We're a health and wellness company. And so for us to be named Total Life Changes, it's because what we offer people and what it is that we bring, it is actually helping people to have a totally changed life. And that means everything. And what I like for you to do, for those of you who are here right now, and you can say something, you could be a customer, a distributor with the company, write a testimony, just share here in the thread anything that's happened, what you've used and how it's actually changed your life. We want people to understand. So I'm saying to you right now, whatever you do, there's two things we're asking you to do. One, when we say to you multiple streams, one of them that we recommend is direct sales. So now that you say, okay, it might be something to consider, and think about it. We're saying for all of the things, all of the professions and how do we put it? All of the professions, all of the occupations, thank you. All of the occupations that we mentioned that would be affected by automation, but the one that as it relates to education is least likely, it made me think, I said, Dexter, as networkers, as independent business owners here in this particular industry, no company can ever be a network marketing company if they say, let's just bring computers to do it.
That's
it's
right.
not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. Network marketing is for people. So we're not going to be replaced by automation. We're going to use it, but we won't be replaced. And there's a connection that's made. So we're able to come here and create additional income by linking up and connecting together. And one of the things that I would say to people often is, and I think about when I was working, I used to work for the government. I worked in human services, and we had a 401k. We had retirement. Every single month, we were paid once a month. Every single month, they took 6% out of my paycheck. They took 6% out and put it into retirement. That was going to sit there for all of us until we aged out and worked the number of years necessary to retire. Then a percentage of that will be paid out to whoever is retiring in that year, in that month. What did they do? They took a portion of everybody's income and they put it into a pot, and they paid out a percentage of it out to everyone when they retire. You do network marketing now.
That's good, Tonya.
All of us, if you work in a job and there's a retirement system that you pay into, if there's a 401k that you're paying into, you're doing it already. Here's the difference. You don't get to determine when you can get the money. They determine what you're going to get, and they determine when you're going to get it. And they could even determine that they ain't going to give it to you. That's been happening too. It's no different, except now we're connecting together. We're linking together. On a monthly basis, we all pour in something each week, and we get a percentage of that. I just don't have to wait till I'm 65 to get it. I don't have to wait till I work 30 years before I get it. I get it now. I get it now. So that $250 a week, $500 a week.
Yeah. What could it help you do?
It can happen now. Yeah. Powerful. That's what's happening. And that's why we chose the company Total Life Changes. And
NRG. And look, I wanted to share this with you, just how we're able to affect lives. We picked our son. This to a close. Yeah, we're actually closing out. Give us 10 minutes. Hang on for 10 more minutes. We picked our son up from school, and we went. He said, "Can I have Bojangles?" We went through Bojangles, and there's a gentleman working the window. I saw him a month ago. And I said, "Hey, I need to talk to you. Let me exchange some information with you." So we hadn't talked. I went back through the Bojangles. He's there. The gentleman happens to be a little overweight, so he was leaning over the counter, for his bag. And I said, "Hey, you remember me?" He said, "No, I don't remember you." I said, "Yeah, I gave you my card." He said, "Oh yeah, I remember now." And I said, "Yeah, I wanted to talk to you, man." He said, "You own your business?" I said, "Yeah, we're in a company called Total Life Changes." I said, "Listen," there was a car behind us in drive-thru. I said, "Listen, let me give you one of these." And we had this in the car. I said, "I want you to take this, and I'm going to give you a business card." I gave him a business card. And I said, "Let's talk." I said, "Because I want to place some products in your hands that I know is going to change your life. I know it's going to change your life. Just take this and let's talk." So he has my information. We joined one another on Facebook. I pulled up Facebook right there in the drive-thru, and we became friends. So these are the kinds of things that we're doing. Who knew that you're looking at a gentleman who traveled the world working for President Eisenhower's company, got laid off, and now I'm talking to people about a product that can change their life.
It's exciting.
We have more time freedom.
It's exciting.
We can take our kids and go when we get ready. We can take care of their needs. That's a whole nother situation in the education system. Parents are doing more because there's not enough funding in the education system.
Yes.
We're able to help our children. We're able to, the school they used to go to, we dropped off a check and said, we want to help somebody get some book bags, right?
We help pay for
these are the kinds of things that we're able to do because of this. And I wanted to show you this real quick, and then we'll close it out. Look, I want you to take a look at this. This is our ISOT. This is the NRG, which gives you energy, burns what, 200 calories? 300 calories, and the liquid vitamin, right? NutriBurst. So you're literally talking about, this gets out the toxins that are in your body. This puts the nutrients back in, and then this gives you an additional energy. I think this is the solution kit. Mental clarity. Detox your entire system, and then gives you energy. See, these are the kinds of things that we're doing. It's no magic trick. It's just what we're doing. So that's the customer aspect. We do have a business side, and I'm going to leave you with this. We get paid 5 different ways every single week. We have 3 50% payouts. We get paid every single week. Think about that. We get paid every single week. We have three 50% payouts, one being 50% retail sales on everything that we sell. It is incredible. It's absolutely incredible. So this is where we are. We hope that you've been able to get some information, some value out of what we share. This is what we need you to do. We need you to do it tonight. Get in touch with the person who invited you to watch this live. Get in touch with them, or they're going to contact you and tell them what you want to try in our product line. If you are ready to join us in business, let them know. Let's get going. If you're watching this Facebook Live because Tonya and I, you saw it on our pages, you are our guest. We need to talk to you. It's just that simple. That's why I said this is the real deal, and it must happen right now, because 2020, 5 million jobs are going to be gone. Wow. The World Economic Forum, let's be proactive. 2020. We need to be proactive. So what you're essentially doing is you are setting up a business for yourself. Yes. No matter how you get started, you can start off fast, start off slow. It doesn't matter. Right. But what you're doing is you're setting yourself up, because see, the average millionaire has 7 streams of income. Yes. One of those streams is direct sales, because they understand that there's a low overhead, like my wife was saying, and you can literally get in and just start changing people's lives. And this is what we're going to say to you. It's about changing people's lives. So if you look in your cell phone right now and you've got 300 names in your cell phone, there are 300 people's lives that you can potentially change. ISO is written right on the pack. ISO, IASO, I, impact, A, action, S, security, O, opportunity. Everything's in a name. Total life changes. ISOT. Think about McDonald's, over 1 billion served. Think about the name of our company, Total Life Changes. Okay. So listen, that's all we got, but we need you to take action. No more waiting. We're already into 2018, and I don't like New Year's resolutions. I said this a lot when January 1st came in. I don't like them. We don't keep them. Everybody that's watching, have you really kept your New Year's resolutions? I haven't, because I don't make them. Right? But now is the time. We're into March already. We need to make some changes. We need to, let's be like the data. Let's go ahead and start making changes, right? Let's go ahead and start thinking long term, because you already know this is going to happen. We're seeing it. This is real-time data. Okay. So guys, thank you so much. Anything you want to share closing it out?
No, I think we've said enough. I
Yeah,
see it's already a quarter of, but we just want to thank you so much for being here. We do hope that you found value in the things that we shared on tonight. Our whole thing, again, I can't say it enough, is just being proactive and to see what's actually happening and knowing that you're actually in control. And sometimes sometimes people have a lot of reservations because you're wondering, will it really work? But that's what everybody asks. I don't care who you talk to. When it comes down to being an entrepreneur, everyone is like, but the only way to find out is to actually do it. And so if you want to know who and what type of people you would be connecting with, you just heard from us. Yeah. Even down here, for those who are here that have invited you here on tonight, you're hearing from us. What do we want? We want to come together as a team. We want to identify ways for us to grow, identify ways for us to be able to build a strong, stable, and successful business. And that's what's happening here. So what we're actually doing is offering partnership. So there's conversations that you will need to have. Whoever it is that you're considering partnering with, there's a conversation for you to have, because that's how partners are established. Yeah. Once that takes place,
that's good.
We'll show you what to do.
That's good, Tonya. And look, we'll end with this last ending. Thank you. That was really good information. The conversation that you need to have. Think about when you go into Lowe's or go into Walmart, you are going in there for a specific thing. As a personal consultation of the individual who invited you to watch this live, they are going to talk with you and they are going to coach you and tell you what products that you need. Yeah. That's awesome. So listen, when we hang up on this live, a lot of people will be joining Total Life Changes tonight. Yes. We're going to have a lot of people joining because this information has been incredible. It's been a paradigm shift.
Yeah.
You've heard a lot of information, but a lot of people are going to join tonight. We want you to be one of them. Total Life Changes, our company. We're new. We've only been in the U.S. approximately 18 years. Tonya and I have been involved almost 5 years, and we're just getting started. This company is growing by leaps and bounds. We're health and wellness, and we're here to change your life. So let's get going. Let's get started. Don't go past tonight without saying yes, and let's get you going. Thanks, guys. This is my darling wife. I call her my snookums. She's my snookums.
And now everybody else does
and
too.
I love, listen, I love working with you. You're incredible, okay? I appreciate you. So all of the husbands that are watching, if you want to get cool points, with your spouse, then you guys get in TLC and like we are, and you can love each other and you can kiss each other during the day if you want to. She doesn't always want to kiss me, but it is what it is.
Look, our children are back there on the floor with their iPads and stuff, and I know they probably looking at each other like, oh my God, okay.
It is what it is. We love what we do, and we want to extend it to you also.
Yes, we do.
So thank you all so much. Have a great evening. Let's change some more lives, right? Let's change some more lives. What's that quote I want to end with? Service is the rent that we pay for the space
we take up
that we occupy on earth. Let's go serve somebody. Thanks, guys. See you. Take care.
Have a good night.
Oh, and share this broadcast. Bye.